That's my belly growling.
Is that what I heard?
Got what's going on. Just tell me what it is. Fry, what it do? Tell us what y'all thinking. Give me the remote. I'm trying to see. Where's my anime? Got what's going on. Just tell me what it is. Fry, what it do? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Where's my anime? Where's my anime? Where's my anime? What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Fly, what it do? Tell us what y'all thinking. Yo, chill, it's right here. Where's my anime? Where's my anime? What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Fly, what it do? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Where's my anime? Y'all ready for this? Tell us what y'all thinking. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Yo, chill, it's right here. What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Where's my anime? What it do? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Where's my anime? Where's my anime? What's going on? Just tell me what it is. Fry, what it do? Tell us what y'all thinking. Y'all ready for this? Tell us what y'all thinking. Yo, chill, it's right here. Got what's going on. Just tell me what it is. Fry, what it do? Tell us what y'all thinking.
What's going on, everybody out there in the world? This is another episode of Where's My Anime? This is episode 56. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X tonight. What's going on?
What's going on?
Sound pumped tonight.
Hey, sometimes you gotta, get yourself in the groove a little bit. Make yourself believe you're ready for the night.
Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Because your boy sure is hella tired this top of the morning.
Oh, shit, man. How y'all doing, man? How was y'all week?
That's good, man.
Oh, that's good. I guess happy Valentine's Day out there to everybody. On the East Coast is already that time. Shit, man. Y'all been watching anything interesting lately?
Fallout season 2 ended. That's about it for me.
Fallout? Yeah.
Yeah, Fallout season 2.
Picked up on Vigilantes to see what was going on that. nice little plot twist they added to the story, but other than the same old shenanigans, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's not. I might keep watching. I don't know. It was a nice little plot twist. I didn't think they was gonna have a character go that route or turn out to be the person that we've been told about before in the story. We'll see.
Okay. Well, tonight we're gonna be talking about Fate Strange Fate. We're talking about the last two episodes of that, which is episode 5 and 6. We're gonna be talking about Sentenced to be a Hero. The last two episodes of that as well. Jujutsu Kaisen, the last two episodes. Fire Force, Hell's Paradise, Free Run. All we're gonna be covering the last two episodes of just giving our thoughts and opinions and views on what's been going on. And shout out Black Love by Design. Good evening, guys. How's everybody? We good. Top of the morning.
Who would have said that?
Yeah, man. So
I have no clue.
I know people be coming in the chat like what we be talking about when like our name is literally Where's My Anime. So we're definitely talking about anime. This is what kind of show that is. Yo, what's going on, man? Somebody Virgin 3115.
Top of the morning.
Yeah, man. So are y'all ready to go ahead and get into the show, or want to bring up any news or anything, hot topics?
I mean, the only other thing I got is, did y'all see the trailer for Spider-Man New York? Yeah, almost missed it.
Oh, I did see that.
Is that supposed to be
and it's Marvel.
That's supposed to come on HBO, right?
No,
it's supposed to have like
I think
Nicolas Cage in it. He's
yeah,
gonna be
Nicolas
Spider-Man,
Cage
right?
is
Yeah,
he's gonna be Spider-Man. I think it said Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. Honestly, at the end of it, I was surprised that it was Marvel. That's what I was hyped about. I said, oh shit, okay, we still got a Spider-Man as Marvel, not Sony. Unless they just say that for the other credits.
Yeah, I feel like, man, they mentioned the show like several years ago. Like I remember seeing like the hype around it about 2 or 3 years ago. Because this is like Detective Spider-Man, right?
basically.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, what's the end about?
I mean, I guess you could say he's kind of like, because like detective. Yeah,
I mean, he's a private eye, Damien. So yeah, he would be a detective.
Okay. He's a vigilante.
I mean, he is that too, but he's also a detective.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's going on? Appreciate everybody saying hi, coming in the chat, man. Appreciate you. All right, well, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into it. We got Fate Strange Fake season 1, episode 5, Stars Banquet, and episode 6, The Wandering Kings Rock and Roll. Yeah. Oh, it's all good. How'd y'all boys like these last 2 episodes?
They're good, man.
They are.
I think this one cleaned up the confusion a little bit. I will go ahead and say that. I was right. There is 7 people that's being brought in, and it was 6 fake people that were brought in. So it's 13. They confirmed that again in, I think, episode 5. But
Somebody get Dap a cookie for me.
Sugar cookie, please. No sugar. Sugar-free sugar cookie. but I want to see how it's gonna play out, man. I liked how these 2 episodes went. Action wise, definitely fire. I liked what they did. I think that was episode 5 where they introduced the guy who summoned Hercules, and I'm like, oh shit, we gonna get Hercules in the fight. This gonna be dope. And then he gets turned. I forgot. I don't remember what he said though that made him go the route he went. Like to make him like dark side Hercules. I don't remember what he said. He said something about like
It
revealing.
seemed more about remembering that he murdered his children. So, well, I don't know if that's exactly what they're supposed to be leaning like towards, but I know like for the history for that character, of course, he went into a berserker rage and murdered his own children and his wife at the time. And it didn't seem like he remembered any of that when he first gets summoned, and so the guy keeps like bringing up stuff, and it seems like he starts to remember this stuff that, like, because that's not usually what people remember about Hercules. They think of the hero and all that kind of shit. But
so what you're telling me is Disney lied to me.
Well, yeah. First off, it's not Hercules. It's like Hercules or something like that. Hercules is like a different version of himself. The original is like, again, I don't know how to pronounce it myself, but it's like Hercules or something. It's not Hercules. That's why they don't say Hercules in the show, in the dub at least. They call him his actual name.
Interesting. But yeah, I like how they introduced him. I wish we did get to see him run around as Hercules, but it was cool to see him and then them backpedal to show what actually happened for him to get to the spot where he was at in the desert fighting. What's that dude's name? Damn, I can't remember the name. The dude with the fighter pilot jet throne thing.
Gilgamesh.
Fighting him. Gilgamesh. Yeah. Fighting Gilgamesh. So it was nice to see how that came to be. I like how they're trying to treat, I guess, the dead apostles is kind of like one of the bigger threats as well. I guess there's more of them. So we'll see how that play out. And we see a lot more people actually taking action in this time because you got the guy who has Jack the Ripper. He's making movements because he can see like some dark fog. So he's out investigating, and we get to see Jack the Ripper use his abilities out in public now. So we get to see a little bit of what he's doing.
Yeah, that part was pretty cool. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Jack the Ripper. Is he the fighter for the guy who stole? Yeah. The guy with the watch.
Yeah, and I like that too, man. Because I don't know if you would say that was foreshadowing or like "ooh, I got you" moment. But like the whole time when we were watching his master talk to some of the other guys back at the clock tower, they kept saying like, "Yeah, your student out here doing stuff. Your student out there. Your student out." I don't think they ever actually said if it was a male or female, but to find out that old girl that has Arthur as her servant, she was also his student.
Yeah,
to get that reveal.
That's
I was like,
apparently who they were talking to the whole time.
Yeah, which is
it's weird. That one threw me through a loop. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I like that. I don't know if I like how Arthur's abilities work. Though. I want to see how that play out.
Cheesecake. I want a slice.
You want to slice of cheesecake?
Sugar-free?
Hell yeah.
Ain't nothing sugar free about that cheesecake, my boy.
But I ain't gonna take up too much more of that. I ain't gonna take up too much more of it, man. What you got for or Jason Alma?
I mean, pretty much the same thing. These two episodes, like, you get a little bit more information. We do get some cool fight scenes. Fate Strange Fake, which, God, I still hate the title. But, I mean, just like how we kept talking up Lord of Mysteries, like, the animation for this show is fucking awesome. Like, it's super well done. And, there's little moments where when you see it, like, you're like, oh, yeah, this is well done. This is good. And they just like kind of fly by real quick, but once you see a second of it, you're like, oh, okay, yeah. But other than that, I mean, while the fights were pretty good and we do get a little bit of more like info, I still honestly,
What?
I still don't really know where anything's going.
I agree with you on that because you just reminded me. It was dope. That little moment where old girl reveals her servant, and she is the servant and the master.
Oh yeah.
So,
And they're
Which one
that's
was
kind
that?
of cool. The fuck moment.
The girl, she's like showing
That's not
up.
the same one that was chilling with the copper, right? That's not the same
Yeah.
chick, right?
Yeah, it's
It
the
is.
same one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She keeps like popping up, and she's obviously like heavily involved in something, and it seems like this servant that's her as well. Like I guess they keep popping up over time, and I think they're basically like a cheat in the system. If there's one, like if one of like they can always just like summon each other. So I don't know. I don't really understand. Like I said, I don't understand where any of this is fucking going. I'm just here for the ride. Like it's. Whatever at this point.
It can be a cheat because if she can produce a whole bunch of magic energy, and she's her own servant and master, in a way, that definitely can be a cheat.
It's definitely a cheat.
Y'all want to go ahead and rate these episodes?
Rock and roll the fight. Honestly, I didn't really like the fight was flashy between Arthur and I don't know who the other dude's name is. It was all flashy, but it kind of didn't make sense to me, to be honest with you. Animated gorgeously though. I'll probably get out one like.
Honestly, I think it's
7.5.
I think I give the first one like a 7, and I like the second episode better personally. So probably 7 for episode 5 and an 8 for episode 6.
Yeah, I'm almost saying 8 for 5 and 7.5 for 6. Yeah, it's good anime.
Not bad ratings. All right, moving on. We got Sentenced to be a Hero, Season 1, Episode 5, Defense Against Corruption at Mirrored Fortress 1. And Episode 6, Defense Against Corruption at Mirrored Fortress 2.
Read? I don't know.
Nerd. Like he would just stop his cadence like in the middle of it. Nerd. Fortress 1.
Yeah, man. Sentenced to be a Hero, dude. So, all right. Look, I get the hype around it, man. These last 2 episodes weren't bad at all. I think it was cool. I can't remember if it was in episode 5. Well, I got 2 points. I think it was cool. One, we actually saw humans fighting with the fairies when they was coming to I guess invade the castle. So that was cool to see, but they really didn't expand on why that was happening. And then the second thing that was cool was we finally got to see is his name Ryu? Nah, might be wrong anime. But the main character name
Xylo?
I said Ryu. Xylo. We got to see his interaction with the goddess, man, and they kind of made that connection when it was about to fight the boss. Again, I wasn't too impressed with the design of the what do they call him again?
Demon Lord.
Yeah, like I can't even think of the name that they call it because it's not a fucking Demon Lord, man. But anyway, I wasn't too impressed with the design and everything, but I'm glad it just wasn't like a one-hit kind of kill type situation, man. So that was cool to see. But again, man, you know what I'm saying? We got flying swords. I do like how they're expanding the story with the other characters that they're introducing, like kind of giving like the backstory of the sniper guy. And so far, man, like King, not King Arthur, but the guy who like acts like King Arthur, he's like runner up to my favorite. But my first favorite character is the Shell dude, man. The dude who's like he don't have no more fucking memories left, bro. But he just a badass and be fucking shit up. Like he's just so primal when he fight, man. Like that's probably like my favorite character in this shit, man. Because it solidifies the fact that if you are a hero for a certain amount of times doing these fucking apparently suicide missions all the times, like he is a benefactor or he's a result of what can happen to these heroes when they keep putting their life on the lines and keep having them to, come back and shit. So I like that they show him and show that in the show. So it's not like, oh, I wonder if the main character is ever going to get to that point. It's like, no, this is what he could end up like, and they're showing it. And a lot of shows don't really do that. You know what I mean? Like you hear about consequences, but you don't really see them unless it's like towards the end of the show, right? But I'm glad he's like a showcase model of shit that can happen wrong. What y'all think about it?
All I want to say about your favorite character or whatever, one of the things that weirded me out, like I liked pretty much everything else, but this was an actual knock for me. He screams and causes a dude's head to explode.
Okay. I was about to bring that up to you. That was crazy. Fucking crazy.
Yeah. That was
stupid. Wow.
It's part of his sacred shield, man.
Everything else, but that. The screaming and causing a dude's head to literally explode was stupid. Like, I mean, I still like the character. I think you're right in like having this character who shows the consequences of like basically what every hero is looking towards. Like that's your fate eventually. Yeah, it might take you a while, but you will eventually get there. Like that's a great way, not only for it's good for the story because you can use it in multiple ways, but it's also good for just the audience because it really symbolizes, as you were saying, that consequence that's possible there for them. Other than that, I like the fighting's okay. Like as you guys have said, like eventually you just kind of get tired of exploding daggers and swords and shit. It's like it's okay, it's cool. At least they introduced a new thing. We've got this Excalibur weapon, I guess, basically there at the end. But like, okay, I guess I don't know. For me, the fighting isn't even really like it's not one of the big perks of this story for me. For me, it's the characters themselves because so far I really enjoy pretty much every hero they've introduced. Even the annoying ones are still like fun and could be like an actual interesting character given the right story.
Yeah, they have them.
But and then like just the intrigue that's happening around the heroes and in this capital. Like you were talking about how there's humans fighting for the demon lords. I liked that too. The only information we're given, which we do find this out mid-battle, so it makes sense that they don't kind of expand on it.
Yeah.
But the only information we're given is that there is a group that's willing to fight, is trying to find harmony with the demons. Or the demon blight, or like whatever word you want to use. So, I mean, like, that's cool. It's good, like, good information to have that I hope they expand on later on. But... or not even a but, just like there's all these little pieces that like I'm enjoying seeing, and I'm hoping like they use it. Like they don't keep just doing this like, oh, there's this cool stuff over here, but we're never going to show you that. We're just going to go over here and do this stuff. Like I'm like, okay, this stuff's okay, but I want this stuff that you keep talking about. So that's kind of my thing with it so far. Is like everything's good animation wise. I think it's great. Like I love this kind of like more like kind of like they're trying to do that kind of older style, but it's like an updated version of the older style that honestly I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So like artistic wise, it's really pretty. Like I can't wait. I still hate that the goddess is the fucking goddess of swords, but she has fucking little sparks in her hair. And when she gets like upset, the spark. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but the sparks keep like piling up. Like there's more of them depending on her mood. Yeah, that bugs the shit out of me. I'm like, God damn it, why did you do this for the character? But anyway, it's whatever. I really did enjoy the whole like knight and goddess and our main character having like a human moment that was really useful for the story overall. So I mean, really
I didn't think it was gonna come that quick. I didn't think it was gonna come that quick. I thought it was gonna. I thought they was gonna like build it up a little bit more. Not saying they have a full connection, but they definitely made one, and I thought they were gonna try to linger that out. Because Zylo's so stubborn, man. Like he's super stubborn.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%. But I mean, when you face like life and death and all that kind of stuff constantly, you start, making decisions. So I guess that's what they're like trying to use. I was worried when he like wakes up and they talk about how he could have missing memories or something like that. I was like, please don't tell me this fucking goddess bitch is gonna walk out here and be like, hello, my knight, and he's gonna be like, who the fuck are you? I was like, if that fucking happens, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, fuck.
Why would you have been pissed?
I would have been angry as fuck that, like, just as they were making the connection, then it goes away. It would have been annoying.
She had to work for it.
Really would have had to work for it at that point, but it is what it is. Overall, though, I mean, still very good episodes, and I'm, excited for the next ones, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with y'all. Partially. You really not watching this for the combat. Like, I really didn't like episode 6 like that. Like, combat to me was all over the place. It didn't really make sense placement wise. None of it made sense, to be honest. Because like they already done penetrated your main defenses, and now you about to whip out the cannons to take out a couple of the people that's coming at you. Like that should have been the first line. And then once they got to you, now you got your people embracing the people that broke through the defenses. But it's whatever. And then on top of that, right after you finish taking out the demon lord, they were supposed to have the poison goddess come through. We didn't get to see what went down with all that because clearly they didn't take out all of the.
The goddess was only supposed to be there for when they died. They weren't supposed to take out the demon lord at all.
Like, I mean, it was supposed to be a suicide mission. Yeah.
They technically went against orders by taking him out.
Yeah, they were supposed to die. So, they were supposed to die. But the amount of blight that was running around outside that tower, just for them to end it all, like once they took out the demon lord, that was kind of it didn't fit like the suspense that they was building up for this moment and how everything was going down. Especially once they brought up the humans and shit, it kind of really ended the battle abruptly just because Zylo went unconscious and shit. But
I mean, they definitely could have said something like, "Oh, the blah blah blah, like moved in as soon as the demon lord was dead," or something like that to try to explain why the battle is just suddenly over with. But they don't say anything like that. It's literally just he goes unconscious, and the next scene is he's waking up. So yeah, I mean that's fair.
Yeah, because they tried to pull like some bullshit where Dota's coming out of one spot because stole fucking treasure, and they coming after him to steal treasure. Like the people, just because they're after Dota, were gonna fight the Blight too. And then whatever cavalry that I can't remember his name, whatever cavalry he ended up having come in to also help with the fight. I mean, we didn't see like none of that actually take place. We just seen them marching towards the tower, but we didn't see like any of those players actually do anything to change how the battle was going to our knowledge. We just have to assume that they all helped and took out the Blight enough to end that confrontation. But I mean, other than that, shitty battle scenes, throwing knives, whoop-de-doo. I like the characters. The characters, just like how Friday and Jay Salmon said, the characters are really what made me stay, and just to see where the story is going to go and how it's going to go. but I'm definitely not watching it for the fighting. Beautiful animation, it's been consistent. I just leave it at that.
Agreed.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What y'all want to rate these 2 episodes, man?
Honestly, I think I give them both a 7.
Probably give episode 5 or 7. And 6 is probably gonna be like 5.5 or a 5.5.5.
That's crazy, man. Nah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna give them both. I'm gonna give them both 7s. I don't know what word I just
put it on the shirt.
But yeah, I'm gonna give them both this. I'm gonna give them both 7s, man. Solid episodes, good episodes. But you know, it is lacking in some areas. But moving along, man. I mean, any final comments on Sentence to Be a Hero?
Not from here.
For sure. All right, moving along. We got Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, episode 53. Cog, and then episode 54, Tokyo Colony number 1. Dap, you want to go first on JJK?
Yeah, I like Cog. I like how it was a backpedal to episode 52, where we actually got to see how I can't remember old girl's name. You know, it starts with a K. On why she ended up making the call and stuff, and how all that went down. That was dope. I like that. I ain't gonna lie though, it did kind of seem like a little ass pulled over for them to be able to figure out how old girl's curse technique works, and that she was just coincidentally in the same spot where she had the last what's the constellation, just so happened to be right there with him at the time. But I like the battle, I like the fight, I like how they went down. And then the same for Itadori and damn, what's the dude's name? I can't remember the boss dude's name.
I don't know. He's a new character.
Yeah, he is. I think he's gonna be a dope. In a way, he seems like I don't want to say it like that, but it seems like he's gonna be kind of like a replacement of was it Toto? Was that his name? The clap guy?
Nah, man.
I'm so bad with names.
Nah, ain't it? Yeah. Ain't no replacing Toto, man. Like,
it's not. But he kind of fits the bill for like just for right now. It kind of works.
Now, what about him replacing the guy with the glasses? That was always wearing like the suits and ties.
You talking about the principal?
Oh no, you talking about Nanami?
No.
No replacing Nanami.
He's definitely not. He's definitely not replacing fucking Toto either.
I don't think he's replacing either. He's just a new character.
Yeah. I don't mean like an indefinite perfect. Like it just like I could see both. Like both of them was the meat. I feel like their characteristics and personalities would they kind of mesh the same. I feel like they'll be best friends if they was the meat. But
nah,
I like his character. I want to see how it rolls out. I definitely like how that went into episode 54. 54. We finally get more into the games. We see somebody get their first kill and make their first rule change, and now we got to go back and try to remember all the rules to this
not
game.
That guy's first kill.
Huh?
That was definitely not that guy's first kill.
Facts. But he made his first kill to get enough points to change a rule. There you go.
Technically, he already had 200 points, so he could have changed the rule already because it's only 100 points to change a rule. Well, to make a rule.
But then he would have 0. So he
would have had. He just earned 5 points when he killed that person, so he would have been at 195. That brought him to 200.
Hey, he wanted to stay in 100.
We get the point.
Yeah.
No.
So,
It was, I don't know.
It was just a little small introduction. It was nice to see. Like I didn't think we would see that from like a random, like somebody making a change to the rule, especially one like that already so early in the game, which helps out obviously because then we see Itadori and Megami damn near constantly summoning Kagoni to see what's going on in the games and see who's where to figure out, how they need to devise the next plan to figure out, how to stop the game. So it works. It was a good way to push the story along. And then we get introduced to more players once Itadori and Megami get into, I think they went to, it's right there, Colony 1. When they go to Colony 1 and they fighting like the hair technique curse users, which is kind of weird. But it was a dope little fight.
It's so fucking weird.
It was, but for the helicopter dude, so they made it work.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
But it was weird.
It was dope. It was dope. I liked it. I definitely want to see how the next episode goes. Keep it going. Learn the rules.
Yeah, man. So I think episode 53 really I think what they were trying to do is just show that Megami's intelligence has grown because he figured out how old girl used her curse technique, but they really kind of did a good job at it's complicated, but they didn't overly complicate it and they told the story within the story of them fighting as it was happening. So I appreciated that. I didn't have to pause, read a bunch of shit while it was going on. I kind of just picked up on it as the episode was moving along, man. And I like how they, actually executed it. And I think the girl in and one of the things she said, she was like, "You're really just a first year," kind of just lamenting the fact that Megami, man, is he's grown, scheme wise and intelligent wise. So I like how they highlighted that, and we're probably going to see more of that in the Cullen games from him. I didn't like that Itadori didn't even throw a punch at the new character, dude. During their whole little spout, because I don't know if I missed it, man, but I wish they would have went back to the point of view when they were still in his office, because we see Itadori get punched out of the door, but I really wish we got to see more of that point of view of them at least exchanging, some fists or whatever. But apparently we know now that Itadori is just letting them punch him. Which, okay, cool, whatever. We got to see Itadori in action in episode 54, but that was one of the things I would like to have seen and didn't. And then in episode 54, man, I think it was cool. You kind of alluded to it as well, fighting the hair curse users or whatever. Helicopter man. The way he was fucking chewing up that building, man, when he was flying at Itadori, when Itadori's like, I guess I'm gonna just fight him inside, and he jumped through the window, and then he was just waiting for him, and his fucking blaze is just chewing up the building. I was like, that is insane, bro. But yeah, man, all that shit was cool. I really don't have any bad things to say about JJK at this time. What about you, Fry?
Pretty much right there with you guys. These two episodes were fucking great. I really enjoyed Cog. I love them figuring out how her power works. Seeing the deduction of with this and this and that and that. And then the bluffing when, he just goes with a random ass constellation and it just happens to be the one. I love that. That was a good way to inject humor into this very serious situation.
Yeah.
So
she was like, "Oh no, I gave it up."
yeah, exactly. It's just oh shit, I didn't. He's just as bad as me and hiding his emotions as well. It was fucking hilarious. Also, I don't know if you caught this, but this cracked me the fuck up. But when they're like contemplate, or like the boss guy, because I don't remember his name either, is like contemplating whether he wants to join forces or whatever. And then Megumi says, I'm like the head of the Zenin clan or whatever. And the guy's like, oh, you are? And then it like pauses and it's like blah blah blah, murder them all the next day.
I was about to bring it up too.
I caught it.
That killed me. I paused. Like, because I was laughing so hard I couldn't hear what they were saying. I had to pause. Like, I was like, that was fucking funny. Like, that was a good fucking thing to add. And then the fight, well, not like super flashy like some fights we've seen and stuff are, it was still really well done. Like, I liked, like, it was complicated like Jay was saying, but not overly complicated. It had something that it made sense that somebody could figure this out, you know, as long as they had, you know, a decent amount of intelligence, they could kind of work this out. I do like, I mean,
hey, like, I mean, if you think about it, the fight was kind of perfect for him, because if he didn't have his shadow curses, like, it would have took somebody a lot longer, because they wouldn't have had all those pieces to be able to be like, hey, this curse, shadow curse was able to react because of that, and this one reacted because of it. Like, it was made for him, dude. It really was a kind of an actual fight.
Again, it's one of those things where that's how the story works. Obviously, the creator wrote it for him to be the one dealing with her and all that kind of stuff. But also at the same time, it comes into, if this was reality, like, sometimes that would happen. Sometimes the person you're up against is the perfect against you. So it's just how it is sometimes.
I mean, those are rare occasions. I go with that mentality every time I go to the gas station. I'm like, this is going to be the lottery ticket.
Okay. I mean, hey, it'll work eventually, right? Maybe. But my point is, I really did enjoy that. I thought that was really fun. I like how Yuji is calling himself a fucking cog. He's like, I'm just here to, like, I'm just supposed to, like, it shows a lot of, like, what his mentality is like right now, which, I mean, we've been able to see that from fucking the beginning of season 3, that his mentality is a little fucked at the moment. But, it's still a good reminder. It's a way to do it without just, like, harping on it real hard. I really liked that. And then, of course, like, the look that he has in his eyes when the guy says, so this is the passion of a cog or something like that. I was like, I loved the look in Yuji's eyes. I thought that was very well done. And then Tokyo Colony number 1, while the fight, personally, I thought was just silly, because their power is like cursed hair bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, like, that was so fucking weird, but it was funny. I couldn't really get into it because of how weird the powers and stuff were. But I do like that at the end, we have both of them have found somebody who's supposedly taking them to who they're looking for, but both people have given them a different answer. So we don't know who's lying. They might both be lying for all we know. But we don't know who's lying, who's telling the truth. So I'm like real curious on like what's coming next. It's made me, go, okay, could I have the next episode, like, right now? Right now. So it was very well done. Also, the lady that what's his name, Megumi or whatever, fought, like, bitch was like, you hit me, dude. You were trying to kill me. Like, what did you expect me to do? Like, that's all I wanted to scream at the TV. I was like, what were you expecting him to do? Not hit you back?
He did
she was trying to play that angle.
Trying to kill me.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? It's so stupid.
I think she even said, like, this is what happens now. You tough men try to beat on women or something like that, she said.
Yeah, she makes some type of comment like that, yeah. Oh, before I forget, I did like the little bit of information drop where they're like, oh, those of us who are already in these colonies from day 1, like, we've been in the game for 12 days already. I did really enjoy that. That was giving us a timetable And it also shows like why the people they're going to be meeting in these zones are going to be so willing to just immediately attack them. Because right now they're all trying to figure out ways to earn points. If they don't earn points, they die. So it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, you reminded me about Gato going into random people's dreams and getting them out of the areas, or if they wanted to get out the areas. So
I forgot about that. Yeah,
I was I definitely didn't expect something like that. And especially for whatever they're gonna do with old girl. Since I mean that was kind of, I feel like that was kind of a big moment too. Gato thanking the old girl, like thank you for being a friend of my son, and she's just like, who your son? I mean, I definitely it was a good episode. It definitely left a lot of stuff for me to be interested into for the next episode.
Yeah, they settled it, like they dropped that real nice and easy, and then like went to something else like real quick, man. Like I forgot about that whole part actually. But I forgot to mention this earlier, man. But did you guys also like laugh when the chick that Megami was fighting in episode 53 when she was like, y'all should be cool. Y'all always get Gojo to wipe your fucking asses, right? And Megami was like, well, Gojo's been sealed up. And then she was like, what?
The Panda and him have that moment where like she doesn't believe us.
Nobody believes him.
Yeah. Wow, I thought that shit was funny. Shout out Gojo, man. Oh, all right, man. Well, we got Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, episode 53 and episode 54. What do you guys want to rate that tonight?
I'd probably give 53 a 9. And I'll give 54 like an 8.5.
I'm going 8s across the board for sure. What are you, Dap? I hear a 7 about to pop up.
Nah, no 7s. No 7. They definitely like 8 and higher. I'm just trying to think which one. I'm pretty sure probably the latest episode. I think just because it dropped a little bit more gems that we get to look forward to in the next episode, if not the rest of the series. I'll probably give that one. I think I might say that one's going to be 8.5, and then I'll say 53 will be an 8. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, bet. Moving along, we got Fire Force season 3, episode 17, At the Center of the World, and episode 18, Incantation of Destruction. Fire Force, man, and I think Dap, you kind of confirmed this when we first started going over season 3 of Fire Force. It's supposed to be its last season, right? Like, or this is a series in there, correct?
Yeah, this should be the finale, yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, man, it just doesn't have that finale feel to it, man. And I know what I should be feeling when I'm watching a finale, man. And this isn't it, man. And this is coming off the high of My Hero Academia series finale, and it's not hitting the same with Fire Force. I'm not trying to compare the two animes, but just that feeling of like, this is a great ending to a good series. It just isn't there. In episode 17, it was pretty cool, man. We got to see one of my favorite characters in this whole series is the black dude on the Evangelist team or squad or whatever you want to call him. Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters.
I tried to remember his name.
I'll say he's one of my not favorite characters, but he has one of my like coolest skill sets of the characters, right? Yeah, I still want to. I still hope that he has some type of alternative motive, other than the fact that he just wants to fucking world to crumble for people who feel like there's no hope in the world. Like I hope it's something more than that. But yeah, man, I like episode 17. And what do you guys think about Fire Force?
It was okay to me overall. Like I thought they were both good episodes. I just like I feel like we're still just. It feels like there's still so much lead up. Like as like Jay says, it doesn't feel like a series ender. So like right now, I feel like we should be like in the final couple fights, but I don't think we are. I think we're close to like getting to that point, but it feels like it's still more lead up. Like because like yeah, people know, you know the like how they're going to do everything, or not how. Like they know like the method, I guess, of how they're going to destroy everything, but like they don't know exactly how it like starts or anything. And this has caused it to where like basically like the Fire Force from season 1 on, like they've always been a step behind it. It does not feel like they're caught up. Like it still feels like they're a step behind. Like they're still just trying to catch up to these white evangelicals or whatever the fuck they're called.
Evangelists.
Whatever. Same stupid shit. But it is what it is. I like the character you're talking about who like he can take a punch, keep going. If they did kind of hint in the newest episode like why he does what he does. It seems to be for that girl who can like see the future or like see into people's minds or whatever. Seems to be for her that he's doing everything.
It's a stupid reason though. It's still, like to me, it was still stupid.
I mean, it's like I still can't grasp like why anybody would want to hasten the end of the world. Doesn't seem like that good of a
trade-off
reward for all the shit you do. Yeah. But whatever, like you know, there's crazy ass people who would believe in that shit. So it is what it is.
But it's like ending the world again, though. Like they already have like the data of the world ending already, and they're like, "Fuck it, we want to do it again."
It's because weird, the first time like, didn't succeed.
True,
the first time they were supposed to be completely wiped out. It was supposed to, like that's the thing. They didn't succeed the first time, so that's why they're trying again.
Yeah, I feel like I forgot something or I'm missing something. Like, why the fuck they couldn't do this with Mercury? Why they couldn't do this with Mars? Why they couldn't do this with any planet? Is it just because there's people on here that can use their imagination? Because I feel like they could have went on any planet and did the same thing and used their own imagination without outside influence and turned into the sun. And then they got another home. And like I'm kind of confused at this point. Or maybe I forgot something.
Again, it doesn't seem like I don't know what you mean by like another home, because it doesn't seem like they're trying to make a home. Their point is just to make a sun, but it's to destroy everything. Like for some reason, like that's the end goal. That's the reward. Destroying everything is not just the end goal. It is the reward. It's what is supposed to happen. For some reason, like I don't really get it, but I mean maybe that's the point. The point is these people are batshit fucking insane. I
just figure it's because they're fire people. They're fire people. They live in fire. They're immune to fire. They're on even though the sun is not fire, they live on the sun. Fire people. That was my thought process. I'm really at a loss.
So. It seems to be more something just to like. I mean, we've heard like the like bad guy characters, whatever, they've made multiple comments throughout the series about how like humanity deserves death, like for all, and not only do we deserve it, we want it. Like at the end of the day, humanity wants to end. They want to cease to exist. Like that seems to be kind of the thing they're going with, but overall it's just like it's a pretty bland and kind of stupid fucking thought process.
For sure.
But it is what it is. Overall, like I enjoyed the fight with the bug guy and the others, the octopus fire chick or whatever, and all that kind of stuff. I thought that was kind of fun. And that guy is creepy as fuck, the bug dude. But he's been creepy since the moment he was introduced. He freaked me the fuck out even then. But other than that, though, I mean, I'm just like, are we almost done? Like, that's, I guess, kind of my thing. Or, like, we about to finish? Or do we still got quite a while left? Because we're on episode 18 now. And it feels like we're still just doing, like, the final little bit of setup. Am I just going to get, like, one 30-minute episode? And then it's just going to be like, oh, Shinra saves the day, and then ends. Like, is that it? Like, is that all I'm going to get?
I feel it coming. I said it already. I'll say it again. We already got a taste of it. Everybody cheering on Shinra. He's the hero.
Well, I mean, the power of friendship's definitely winning in this one, just because of the imagination shit. Like, the moment that was introduced, you should have immediately known exactly what was going to happen.
That doesn't. I know it, but I always try. I don't want to.
It's there, man. It's there.
It is. And this is my third time watching the anime from the same creator who made two other animes that I liked at the beginning, and then the ending happened, and I was like, that was terrible. What the fuck was you thinking? And I'm here again for the third time, about to fly say the same thing. So I'm clearly not learning my lesson. So
yeah, I mean, the power of friendship definitely seems to be this guy's go-to power to save the day. And unfortunately, I do think that is like, and it probably will be like one of these things where, like, he comes back, he starts fighting whatever it is he has to fight to win the day, and he almost wins, and then he'll get beat down, and then everybody will come around and be like, he's a hero, and then he'll get back up and he'll be like, I'm ready for round 2, and then he'll beat the shit out of the person. Like, that's probably the ending right there. Like, unfortunately, like, I'm just saying, that's good, probably what it is.
It might even be. He might even throw everything back in time and make it a time loop. He has time powers, but I'm gonna just hope it's gonna be something great. I'm not gonna speculate the bad. We're gonna hope that in Fire Force, the third anime this creator's done, he's not gonna do the same thing he did for the other two.
This is his third.
Yeah, there's 2 Soul Eaters. Soul Eater 1, 2, and now I got Fire Force.
He only did 1 Soul Eater. They just company did it twice. That's just 2. I ain't giving him 3.
Bro, they're way too similar for him not to be involved, dude. Way too similar.
Well, yeah, because they're using the same source material. It's like saying the guy who did Full Metal Alchemist wrote 2 Full Metal Alchemist. No, he didn't. They just based both of them off of his work.
I mean that's still the same though. It still went off his work. Like it's still the same thing.
I don't count it as his. I count one of them as his. Brotherhood. That's his.
Oh no, my bad. I was talking about the Soul Eater thing. I get the whole Brotherhood thing.
Yeah.
Brotherhood
I get your point too, but like, he's only done 2 in my opinion. Not 3.
But to get back to Fire Force though, I can't even remember what happened in 17, but in 18, the fight was neat. I did like the little back and forth between the scientists, evangelists, and I can't even think of the rest of the guys' names, but the Squad 8 crew. I did like that. This is basically what they're round 2 against each other, since they already faced off against them once. And then old girl did get saved.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I guess you kind of say this is old girl getting her get back, or what would have been her get back if she had actually defeated him, since he was able to transfer himself to, I think it was you, the kid, which I thought he was about to die. I was like, damn, we're about to have another, I don't even know if I can say that on live, but yeah, another kid get taken. But I'm curious on how that's going to go in the next episode since the bug evangelist is now taking over Yu's body. Oh, never mind. I already know how that shit's going to go, bro. Like, cause it ended with him putting the key or getting close to inserting the key into the key slot to open the I'm an atrocity or whatever the hell you call that shit. Arthur's about to pull up and stop it. I don't remember what it was called. It's AM something, man.
It's the same thing from Naruto. It's with the Sharingan where they can like do the weird double body thing. It's the same name. I can't say it either, so I'm just.
Oh. Wait, Naruto? You talking about like what Shadow Clone is, or just not?
No. So you know, like in Naruto, there's the Sharingan, and then they have the upgraded versions.
Oh, yeah.
One of those, I forget what its name is, or I don't forget its name. I know the name. It starts with that A. It's the same as what they use in Fire Force because it means like fire or something like.
Amaterasu.
That what he just said. That
is that not what I said?
No,
that's not what I said. What did I say?
A bunch of mumbling words.
It was on wax. I know I said that already. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Arthur gonna pull up in the start of the next episode, unless they go back to them fighting outside. Which I didn't like that either. I don't know if that was episode 17 or 18. Like it was fluctuating, just like I was talking about in Sentence to Be a Hero. They're getting swarmed by
Infernos.
Combustible people. Infernos, yeah, that's what it is. They get swarmed by Infernos. But at 1 minute there's like no Infernos. Next minute, like everybody's like fighting off some Infernos. Like it's just convoluted, like on exactly what's going on sometimes. Oh yeah, that's what happened in 17. Ogun and the white evangelist or the black guy evangelist. Them fighting. That was dope. But man, that's all I got.
it was all right, man. It was all right. It was mid. But any further comments on Fire Force before we rate the episodes?
I mean, I'll just go back and say, yeah, this is the last season. So I'm assuming we got 6 episodes left. Assuming. Maybe they'll stop right here and then they start releasing them in theater.
I'm not watching that shit. I wish they would, man. I wish the fuck they would, man. But yeah, man, this is crunch time, dude, and it just doesn't feel like it's crunch time. But I'll give episode 17. Give it a 7.
I think I'm gonna give both a 6.
Yeah. I think 17 I'll give a 6 and 18's a 7.
Fair enough. All right, let's get over to some heat. We got Hell's Paradise Season 2, Episode 17, The Samurai Code and Carnage, and then Episode 18, Humans and Sages. How'd you guys like Hell's Paradise the last 2 episodes?
Heating up.
Yeah. Like things are going into play. Yeah, like things are getting into play. Pieces are being moved. And I'm like fucking for it. I'm ready. Like I can't wait for all these groups to start like coming together. Which I mean, that's basically how 18 ends, is with them all coming together. But like I can't wait to see the end of all this situation. Like I'm pumped for it. Like it was these last 2 episodes, they are interesting enough that they keep the story going, but there isn't like a crazy amount to go into it. So it feels, well, I mean, there is a decent amount like information and stuff, but I mean, like it's like it feels like a like it should be like a blander episode, and yet all it does is like get the hype ready is basically all it does. Like it builds it. If I'm getting my point across, is it really like, no, these episodes aren't like the best of the best episodes you'll see, But if you're paying attention and you're grasping where the story is leading, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit! Like it's about to go down."
For sure. For sure, about to see some. I think we're about to see some. Maybe we're about to see some good individual fights. Damn, I forgot her name already. But the people that were with Gabimaru and stuff, they got split up in the fog and shit. So hopefully we get to see some of them play nicely. And then, of course, we got, can't wait to see Gabimaru some action. And then we got the backstory to the samurai who, just hopped up on, not hopped up on, but that just came to the island on the ship, man. And you got the shinobi on the ship. You got one of the you got the boy wonder, who's just like, he's fucking an asshole, but who's kind of nice with it a little
Beyblade?
bit. Yeah,
that's what I called him. I was like, oh, he's a Beyblade.
Yeah,
because he basically just spins with his sword when he's fighting.
Oh,
so it just shows him like spinning and like going down. I was like, oh, he's a Beyblade.
Yeah,
got you.
And then you got the one samurai man who did we see that guy in season 1? Because I can't quite remember, man. The older samurai guy.
Purple hair dude.
Who came over? Yeah, the purple hair dude. Have we seen him before?
We seen him. I don't know about that season 1, but I know we see him when they come back to the village. We see him then, but honestly, I couldn't tell you if I remember from season 1.
I believe he is in season 1, but he leaves really quickly. Like his person, like his prisoner or whatever, like dies almost immediately, and he basically just turns around and leaves because he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. He's like, "Oh, it's over," and he just leaves.
He didn't want to be there anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you know what? I thought it was like a whole thing of like people leaving the island too. Like people couldn't easily leave because they had
the monsters.
The waters were too rough, and
they had the monsters, all that shit, man. So.
Well, I mean, it doesn't show he killed whatever attacked him, so.
I mean, it's still, because if I'm not mistaken, I want to say that they said that the wave, I mean, that's how it works anyways, but I want to say that the waves kept the ships being pushed into the island, so you couldn't just fucking sail away going back out to where you came, which
I remember it was a whole thing about
just the monsters. Yeah. So hopefully they do, which I think we said that last time when they brought up, when we saw him back in the town, and it was like, yeah, we managed to get back. Like, hopefully they show or at least give some kind of breakdown. I guess they're gonna have to, because Gabimaru and all the gang, they like, hey, we doing this, and third. We gonna meet up here, and then we gonna hit this escape route and head out. So I guess maybe they'll run into the same escape route that boat took to get back to mainland.
Well, I think if the dude just got lucky. Is what it seemed like more to me.
See.
That he just attacked, like whatever attacked him, he killed, and then he was able to make it out or whatever. I don't remember that about waves or anything, but I'll take your guys' word for that one. I don't remember the first season that well, so.
Yeah, it was a whole thing about. There's a whole thing about the elements of the ocean not allowing anybody to escape. But yeah, man, I'm ready to watch more, man. Paradise hasn't disappointed this season, man. I like the direction it's going in, for sure.
They definitely. I don't remember having so many wild moments in the first season, but this one definitely be having wild moments. Because when you remind me of the Shinobi, I forgot all about that one instance.
You're gonna talk about the guy who starts with like singing or whatever.
Yeah,
himself in the throat. Keeps fucking singing.
Yep.
Lee, that is dedication to your craft to the toppest tier.
That was wild.
Yeah, but what was more wild was the kid was just like, all right, and then he turns around, he's like, I don't trust these guys. Like, that's what his
I mean, I wouldn't either. I would have saw that and I've been like, yeah, I don't trust those motherfuckers either. They're crazy.
Nah, I'm not saying that was a wrong statement. I'm just saying, like, as a young samurai dude, like, he wasn't phased at all. Like, he was just like sitting around like, yeah, I don't trust these motherfuckers. Like, damn, dog, like you shall ain't you?
Trained to do executions. Like, that's what their whole squad is about, is killing people. So I'm guessing the death of others isn't going to bother him.
Yeah, I mean, not from that standpoint, but from the humanity standpoint, because I mean, we see these other samurai, have more human elements to them, right? And at a young age, as this one particular samurai, I'm just saying, like, it was, it's kind of shocking to see him respond like that to a guy just killing himself out, showing his loyalty, right? Like, he just lets you know this dude's a little stick in the head.
Crazy.
Yeah, that moment was wild. Like, I wasn't expecting that one.
Not me either.
Yeah.
Not me either. I ain't even
That
think the person
Paradise.
that was gonna next. Yeah. I ain't even think the person that was gonna step up next was gonna be, just as ruthless or commanding. I thought it was gonna be like one of those moments where, like, oh, he was the real leader. I don't know what to do, kind of thing. I thought it was gonna be one of those kind of moments, but. Nah, old girl was ruthless too. I did like seeing that aspect too, because now I love that about this anime. Like, we see so many different fight styles and components in one anime. Like in some other animes, they usually kind of focusing on like one. Because like when they're fighting all of the Tenjin, the shinobis just overwhelming with power. Everybody got their knives out. They just climbing up the fucking Tenjins and just overwhelming them with numbers. Which is dope. I did like that. I don't think I've ever seen Shinobi fight like that, or I would have thought of seeing them fight like that. But I liked it.
It reminded me of.
I liked how they I like how, like, we get introduced with that newer samurai guy who seems to be like the leader, and like everything you see with him is he seems like he's like kind. He might be a little harsh and stuff, but he does seem like the kinder person. And then you hear his full fucking background, and you're like, fuck?
Yeah, I forgot all about that. That was crazy. He came in there holding the baby leg. I'm like, yo, golly, dude. Golly.
Yeah. Hell's Paradise is fucking wild, man. Like, that guy was insane.
Yeah, like, it makes sense, but like nobody would think that you would take your sense that far.
Yeah, it's.
Man.
Now he like his I guess person he was hoping would be alive or whatever is dead, and so now he's like just throwing out the lessons he learned, and he's like making his fucking sword all jagged and shit. And it's like, oh,
he got the Kamachi.
Yeah, this guy's this is gonna get a lot worse before it gets better.
And it's dope though, because the way we see, like we see him, I guess you say character development, character change, real time. Like, hey, it's dope. I like it.
Yeah, I thought it was really good too. Also enjoyed what's that guy's name who has like a bunch of scars on his face?
The blonde dude?
Yeah, he's blonde. He's the one who can like regenerate.
Oh yeah. Got you. The ones with the rest of the, I forgot what they call them. I don't think
they're called whatever.
Right? They're called the tension.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Tensi, or I don't fucking know. It's 10 something. But when I was hearing about like the research and all that kind of stuff, I was like, I wonder what this is gonna be. And I was assuming it was gonna, so far we've heard research and then just them having sex with each other. So I was assuming it was gonna be something like that. And then the next scene is he's like missing a fucking arm. There's bloody saws everywhere and shit. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So and he of course he's just and he's acting, as calm as can be Like, oh, this is just another day in the fucking office. Like, I was like, oh god, like you're like basically every character in this fucking anime is batshit insane.
I mean, there are criminals.
Yeah,
I guess that kind of makes sense. I guess. I'm kind of surprised that he even read
the samurai are insane, dude.
I mean, hey, that's the kind of environment and the company you keep around, man. You hang around crazy, you won't be crazy. Makes sense to me, man. But I'm surprised that he ratted out what Gabimaru and all them was gonna be doing though, because they're with his brother. So
I mean, he basically told
killing
him,
his brother.
as long as you don't hurt my brother, like he's like, you can't touch my brother. That's basically all he says.
I mean, I get it. He doesn't have much say so because he's not that strong. He's still trying to go through his power up and figure out the world that he's in now. But I mean, it just sounds like he just straight up just trusting him at this point.
I think he's doing what he got to do to survive.
I think, I
mean,
think it's
he said
more
that.
of it's just he's using them. It's just to him they're just tools right now.
Yeah.
So until the research is done.
Thorough research.
Yeah. Like, good lord.
What y'all want to rate these episodes, man?
I will say too, I liked how they did the training thing. Gabimaru and old girl trying to teach everybody how to use towel. That was dope. I liked how they executed that.
That was actually really cool. I agree on that one.
It was kind of fucked up that they used those dudes' glasses though. Oh man.
I think I don't know, 8.5 for both, maybe 9s across the board, honestly. I really enjoyed both episodes.
Yeah, this shit's getting 9s across the board.
Yeah.
9 across the board.
Yeah.
No bullshit. For sure. All right, moving along to our last anime of the night. We got Frieren Beyond Journey's End, Season 2, Episode 4. Other People's Homes in Episode 5, Logistics in the Northern Plateau. Reading that just almost made me yawn. But here we are. Yeah, Season 2 of Frieren, man. It is a slow, sluggish start.
I don't think
they're
it's
finally.
Is it slow? It definitely is. I'm not gonna argue that it definitely is, but I don't think it's sluggish. That's making it out like it's bad right now. It's not. It's just not your cup of tea at the moment.
It's just super slow, dude.
Like, the stories so far are pretty good. The animation is still great, in my opinion.
Animation is awesome. Animation is awesome, man.
Consistent.
It's I am enjoying this whole like growing relationship with Fern and Stark. Us getting to see that.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's adorable. It's cute.
Fern put some stilettos on it, and she almost fell.
That was funny.
Like, oh shit!
Yeah.
I like
that's the stilettos.
What was it? I think it's the episode 5 when like Stark. He can't move his legs. Just sitting there, and they're like, "All right, it's time to go." And he's like, "I can't move my legs."
Yeah, it's when they first entered the Northern Plateau, and they were having to fight all these monsters and shit. Right?
Yeah.
It was like the last one they fought, if I'm not mistaken.
But
yeah,
like I said, I'm enjoying it so far. It is slow. Like I'm not gonna argue that, but the story's. I mean, it's just like Frieren Season 1 was. Is the story, while slow, is still good. Like I very much enjoy the things that we learn. You get that slice of life feel while you're watching these. And then like. I think we're on the cusp of something big coming, though. I don't know if it'll be next episode or the episode after that one, but it feels like there's something major is about to happen. That's just
I
what
fucking
I
hope
got.
so.
But it does feel like something major is coming.
What made you feel like that?
It's the little like just the little foreshadowing stuff that's there. Like they keep talking about like stuff going on in the northern plateau and like the northern area. They keep we've heard talk about demons over and over and over and over again. And yeah, I know like this is closer to the demons country or castle or whatever, and of course there's more demons and stuff. But it's just the way it keeps getting phrased as being like as soon as you enter this area, demons are going to basically just pop up. And then we see that even more with the Northern Plateau episode, where as soon as they cross that border, they get immediately pounced on by multiple what was considered higher tier monsters. Which that was also a part that I thought was funny. Was like when Stark is like, I don't think it's all that bad, and they're like, then you would be wrong. We're surrounded.
Well.
But yeah, like I said, I don't know if there is anything else coming up. Like maybe we keep with the slow, and I'm okay with that. But I feel like there's something about to happen around the corner. I'm not really sure what, but something is.
Yeah.
I fucking hope so, man. I hope so.
Yeah, so like I get it, man. I thoroughly enjoy season 1, but for 4 and 5, I do feel like it's kind of missing the point. I feel like just like how you said, as soon as they got into the Northern Plateau, they got jumped by demons. They already knew that demons were widely out.
They weren't jumped by demons; they were just monsters.
I mean, either way, it's still creatures that made the area dangerous. We know how dangerous it is because you have to be a first-class mage to be into this area. It's just that dangerous. We haven't really seen anything that really showed why this area is dangerous besides when they first got through the gate. People are thriving just fine, even though, yes, we know there are a couple problems, and we had like that one guy who had like his fucking cottage or shit. Or whatever.
No,
route,
people aren't thriving though. I said people aren't thriving. Like that's the
there's thriving
that's
areas, but like it's very sparsely. Like the area they're supposed to be in is supposed to be ginormous, and there's these few like little cities or villages or towns or whatever word you want to use that are doing okay depending on where they're located. But for the most part, most people are just scraping by, it seems like.
Yeah.
I mean, they might be, but it doesn't really seem like it outside of like, okay, yeah, was it episode 5? Fern helped find, my bad, Fern. Freerin helped them get silver. They're going to push that silver out, and everybody's going to have soft bread instead of a hard stale bread. Like, okay, cool. I get that, trades. But I feel like the amount of danger that they were saying, like, all this is, like, if we only going to be seeing it, like, whenever they go out on random quests once they reach a civilization, besides them, like, actually going to one, like, it's not really translating well to me, man.
I don't know. Like,
it's really not.
That was one of the things they did pretty well with episode 5 was we see like how the group that, their whole thing was, keeping goods essentially moving within this territory. And then we see how like one of their bridges was completely totaled. And then like all these areas that have been obviously, taken down over time from could just be weather. It could be, natural causes, or it could have been caused by violence from demons or monsters or whatever. We don't know. Like, they don't tell us that, but it's safe to assume those things. And
I thought they explained that the demons did it.
It makes the world feel more alive to me. So. No, they didn't say specifically who did it. Like, in fact, I just remember them, just like pointing them out, like just this is destroyed and this is destroyed and this is destroyed.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I definitely didn't get that in episode 5.
Yeah, so the grandson dude was like,
Was it? That wasn't 4?
No, that was episode 5.
I don't remember seeing nothing. I don't remember seeing nothing destroyed in 5.
Well, nothing gets destroyed. It's already destroyed.
Yeah,
like they're showing it when she's talking to the merchant's grandson.
Yeah,
like he's explaining how this organization or whatever they're called, like why they've fallen into hard times, and so they show like the bridge and it's completely destroyed. It looks like it. Honestly, it looked like something like blew up on it. Then you saw what looked like a landslide on like a road for somebody to be crossing over. There was like a landslide covering everything, obviously blocking the way. So I mean, like there was a couple other things that they showed, but they were trying to make the point of, over the however many years it had been since Free Rent had been there, like times have changed, like things have gotten rough. We haven't been able to fix everything. That type of shit.
I thought I was
and what I was saying in the dialogue of the grandson talking to Free Rent, I thought because you also see he mentions the fact that like if we were a small nation, we would have I don't know exactly how he said it, we would have like been under, or we would have failed or whatever, right? But he was saying that they're not only because they're, they do trading. But I thought he said all those things about the bridge, the road, and then he also mentioned about how they lost like 20-something% of the like soldiers and shit due to demons. So I just looped everything into it was all the demons.
They're losing their people was for sure for demons. I don't know if the other stuff was. Maybe you're right, and he kind of insinuates that, and I just missed it. I'm not really sure on that part.
That's what I got from it, but you could be right too.
Yeah, I mean, the bridge definitely looked like something caused its destruction, but the landslide, I mean, could have just easily been natural causes too. Like that just happens over time. But you might be right. Like I don't remember for sure on that one.
Yeah, maybe I'm just being frustrated. Just this little time skips and stuff. Like I was really hoping we'd get past all that part when they're traversing from one spot to the next. Like I'm kind of over that. If I had to be honest. Part
to the next, like that's their whole thing.
I know, but I wanted to see more of the process, man. I hate seeing them. Like I get it. It's an animation flex. It's a art style flex. I get it.
It's not even an art style flex. It's called they only have so much time.
Man, I mean, but that goes back to what I was saying too before we jumped into season 2. Like, I was hoping that they would do more, like showing, like just like how much they like to show us and tell us what time has passed since Mel passed, and so the time difference from where they're at in their journey now. I wish they would show a map saying like, "Hey, we're trying to get here, and we're right here." Like, I wish we would get a little more of that, so we actually know like exactly how the journey is going thus far, instead of just getting these like random skips and going into these towns. And then
I wouldn't mind that if it only happened at like the end of the season. I wouldn't want it like every episode. I would only want it for like at the end of the season.
I mean, it depends. Like the way I was thinking about it, I was thinking like One Piece. Like you got Nami as their navigator. You got somebody that's the map person. Like, oh, hey, which way we going? It could have just been somewhat of a slighter piece, just to give better, what's the word? I'll just say direction on know exactly where they're going, or insight on exactly where they're going and how they're getting there. But
shout out One Piece.
So I felt like that would have been a good moment. Like let's say they got another person that's got the map, or maybe Stark's got the map. He's like, oh yeah, we're gonna take this bridge over here, and then they get to the bridge.
Flashback.
Up. Like, oh, why is no.
No, it would have been like, oh hey, let's take this bridge over here. And then it would have been a fucking Free Rent flashback, and then it wouldn't have been her talking to Hamel or somebody else saying, hey, why don't we take that bridge here? And she'll say something quirky like, that bridge, okay, yeah, let's do it. And then she smiles and it's like, I'm with my party of the heroes. And then it would have flashed forward to the present and they would have did the same shit, man. Like it's like rinse and repeat, man, with Frieren, dude.
It's just showing her thought process, man. I thought we talked about that.
I don't hate it, man. I don't hate it, but I feel like in these episodes, man, where they really, I thought we was gonna get a cool like little action sequence when they like started being surrounded by these monsters and shit. Like, yeah, we saw some flashes and shit, but like I feel like they could have expanded more about how strong the monsters were versus using a lot of the airtime for the other shit that really didn't interest me in that episode. And I'm not saying it's all about the action, but I'm just saying it was a pivotal moment where it could have been like, oh shit, like, we could have seen maybe Fern and like Stark like huffing and puffing, like, oh, I kind of gotta, use more resources to kill these guys. Other than the fact that him just making a joke going, like my legs.
Oh, I can't fight these, or I can't just immediately take these things out. Like they even talk about that in the fight.
Yeah, but it was like 15 seconds. That whole sequence was like 15 seconds, and then you like see him running
10
from
seconds
monsters.
Longer than most of their other fights.
It's like fuck, man.
Sadly, you're not wrong.
But I would enjoy that more than just
Me too.
I mean, I get it. Like I understand, but like.
Or Fern and Starks being just awkward.
Like, dude, that is cracking me the fuck up. Like, it's funny. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe my memory's not doing me too good. That I can't pick up too much good stuff from these episodes today.
There's not a lot of good stuff in there, man. I'm sorry to tell you.
It's okay. Like I said, I think Frieren's just, it's a slow burn. Like it's hopefully, whenever, it ramps up, it'll be good for those people who need the much more like faster pace. So I like it. It's a good little break. Especially compared to like some of the other things that we watch. Like I'm not saying like I could only watch shows like Frieren. Obviously not. They would eventually get boring. Like 100%. But Frieren with everything else that we're watching is this nice little like breeze, like this cool breeze of freshness. And I love it every time I watch it. So.
Yeah, that's a hard fact. Going, especially like if you watch Jujutsu before this, trying to fucking sit there read. Well, for me, I'm reading the whole fucking screen to get the Frieren and just be able to lay back and be like, oh, that's what's going on. Okay, yeah.
Oh, Frieren's pretty. I like this.
Yeah, I can give you that. I can definitely
like that's what I'm saying. Like it's.
Now that's a
fact. Like. Yes, Frieren's slow. Like again, I can't argue that fact. It is, but it's a good slowness in my opinion. Like I know that's not everybody's, but for me, like it's a good slowness. It gives you like time to really like contemplate like why these characters do the things that they do, like what's the story trying to tell you, like all these different things, and I like that part. Like that's what's fun to me. I know for some, like, that would be quite boring. But for me, I think it's interesting. And it gives the characters more, like, depth and stuff like that. Like, I mean, like characters like in Hell's Paradise, we have really, really good characters, like Gabimaru, like the brothers, the blonde one and the one that apparently looks like a woman. Like those are really good characters that they're giving us, a good amount of depth to. But then there's other ones that, I mean, there's like the guy who gets his arm chopped off. We haven't been, and now he has like a hook or whatever. Like he's an interesting character, but they haven't really dived into him. All we really got on him is, oh, he likes to fight shit. Like that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's very one dimensional. Like that's why I like stuff kind of like on Frieren where they do try to give you a more developed character. That's more than just, oh, dude likes to punch things. But
I give you that,
Yeah.
man. I give you that. Y'all wanna rate Frieren?
sure
Not really.
thing. Rude. Let's see. The first episode, episode 4, I'd probably give like a 7. That one's a little bit weaker. Episode 5, though, logistics in the Northern Plateau, I really enjoyed. So that one's probably an 8 for me.
Interesting.
Really don't remember 4. I'm probably blending 4 in with 5, but I'm
Four
I'm
is-
gonna say,
4 is when Starks and Fern go on a date. That's like half the episode.
I remember that. It wasn't terrible, but
It's cute.
It's awkward. It's cute, but it's awkward.
I mean,
Yeah, and then it was
That's part of the
adorable.
funny. Then there was a what?
It was adorable at the end because it all tied into another Frieren flashback.
I mean, they did say that a lot. They was like, we're still talking about Freer. She's not even here.
I did like that.
But, I'll probably get out one. Yeah, I give both of them a 7. I give both of them a 7.
Both at 7.
4.
All right.
Okay. I thought he said a 4 and a 7. I was like, whoa.
Nah. Ain't no Togenakis and stuff out here. We good.
Yeah, I was
We
like,
got a good
whoa.
lineup.
Man, please. I'll give both these episodes a 5, man. It's just okay. 5 is not terrible. It is not good. It's just baseline okay, and that's what I think 4 and 5 was. The only part that I like kind of laughed and giggled at was in episode 5 when Frieren thought she had enough money to pay the merchant guy. And he was like, "That's not nearly enough." And then, like, the next scene is like her in fucking rags and shit, and she has to go work in the mines for 300 years. Yeah, I was like, and that was the only part I like chuckling in the whole episode. But that was cool though, man. So I give it a 5 for that.
Yeah, I like that too, with the 2 guys with the fucking me mugs and shit. Fucking pick her up and take her off. Yeah, that was a good one.
I also liked in episode 4 when Fern starts braiding her hair, but angrily. And Frieren's just sitting there taking it, but going, "Please don't braid my hair while you're mad," or like something like that. Just whines it out loud, and that cracked me up. I laughed at that.
I like the braid.
And then, of course, at the end of the episode, she braids it, and like Stark's like, "That's different," and she's like, "Yes, this is when she's in a good mood."
Don't I look? Didn't he say, "Don't I look beautiful"?
I don't remember what she said, but it did make me think of like basically her going, "Do I look bonita?"
I mean, that's beautiful. But I feel like he said no or some shit like that. And that was a good one too.
Well, all right. We got any closing comments for tonight's episode before we come back next week?
Honestly, like, I hope all these just stay at least at the level that they're at, because so far this year started strong anime wise.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I don't know
these
what you
are
said
all
for the
like,
first part.
oh,
I don't know what you mean by the first part, but this year definitely did start off strong.
like basically, I want all these to stay. Will you shush, doggo? I want all these to just stay at their current level right now, or just go higher. Because like right now, I think they're all pretty great.
Yeah,
like, as long as they stay at least this, I'm happy.
Yeah, Fire Force can definitely get some notches turned up on their stove. Like they can.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely ones that need to bump it up a little bit, but I'm just saying, even the ones that you could bump it up a little bit, I'm still pretty happy with, personally.
Final season.
Yeah,
happy.
I'm still okay with it.
Yeah. I think Free Room needs to bump it up a little bit, and Fire Force as well. But I agree with Rod, man. Like 2026 has been a great year for anime, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're only 2 months in, but so far it's been a strong 2 months.
Oh, dude.
And we got Bleach coming soon, so.
Oh man, never mind.
Between all the other great animes that's about to be dropping. Leap year. That would be crazy. That would be insane. That would be insane. Could you imagine that the date releases a leap year because the company forgot it was a leap year and put it on the leap day? Like, that'd be
I have no idea what you're talking about now.
If a company was to plan a release of an anime on a leap year, well, off of a leap year, thinking it was a leap year. So when the day came, it was no release date because it wasn't going to be that year. That'd be crazy. That'd be like an April. I mean, I guess they said that's April Fool's. That should be goofy.
Whatever.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. Well, shit, man. With that being said, appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, and you guys say your last remarks, and then we'll get out of here.
See y'all next week.
Yep. Take it easy.
This has been another great episode of Where's My Anime. We are on Facebook, YouTube, X, and TikTok.
Thank y'all for watching and interacting in today's video. Make sure y'all go subscribe, like, and comment.
See y'all next time on the next season, next episode of Where's My Anime. Peace out.